One of the biggest concerns I hear about childcare centers is the safety of foam climbing blocks. Have you ever wondered just how safe these popular play items really are?
Absolutely. And it's an important question since we're discussing equipment that children use daily. You know what's fascinating? The safety of foam climbing blocks actually comes down to three key elements: the materials used, proper installation, and age-appropriate design.
That's really interesting. Could you break down why those elements are so important?
Well, let's start with materials. The foam density is actually critical for safety. For instance, infants and toddlers need medium density foam, about 1.8 to 2.2 pounds per cubic foot, while preschoolers do better with slightly firmer high density foam of 2.2 to 2.5 pounds per cubic foot.
So there's really a science behind choosing the right density. What about stability during active play? That's got to be a major concern for childcare centers, right?
Oh, definitely. The key is having proper securing methods. Quality blocks should include reliable fastening systems, think hook and loop fasteners or interlocking tabs, to prevent shifting during play. That's actually one of the most common causes of falls.
Makes sense. I imagine there are specific guidelines for fall zones too.
Right you are. The Consumer Product Safety Commission actually recommends a minimum clearance of 6 feet in all directions from the edge of climbing equipment. And here's something interesting. The surface below and around the blocks should be impact absorbing, ideally the same material as the blocks themselves.
That's a great point. We'll come back to that in just a moment, but first, a quick word from our sponsor.
At Little People's Cove, we understand that creating safe, engaging spaces for children is your top priority. Our commercial grade foam climbing blocks are engineered to meet or exceed ASTM and CPSIA safety standards while supporting important developmental milestones. Visit us at littlepeoplescove.com to view our full range of childcare equipment.
Now, let's talk about age recommendations. How do you ensure blocks are appropriate for different age groups?
This is important. Height limitations vary significantly by age. For kids under 2, climbing heights shouldn't exceed 16 inches. For 2 to 3-year-olds, we're looking at a maximum of 24 inches, and preschoolers aged 3 to 5 can safely handle up to 32 inches with proper supervision.
Those are really specific guidelines. What about weight limits?
Quality blocks designed for institutional use typically support between 50–75 pounds per block. Many people don't realize it's also about proper supervision ratios.
Oh, tell me more about that.
Sure, for infants and young toddlers under 2, you want one adult per 3 to 4 children. For older toddlers, it's one adult per 4–6 kids, and for preschoolers, one adult per 6–8 children. These ratios help ensure safe play and proper monitoring.
You know what I've noticed? Some blocks seem to encourage more rambunctious play than others. Is that something centers should be concerned about?
That's actually a really good observation. The soft, forgiving nature of foam blocks can sometimes lead to rowdier behavior. Children might be tempted to jump off blocks or furniture, which, definitely increases the risk of unsafe play.
How do you balance safety with the developmental benefits these blocks provide?
Well, that's where thoughtful design comes in. Quality blocks promote gross motor skills, coordination, and body awareness while incorporating safety features like rounded edges and non-slip surfaces. The focus is on creating an environment where children can safely challenge themselves.
Have you found that different covering materials affect safety?
Absolutely. The covering material is vital. You want tear-resistant covers with double stitching or heat welding at the seams. Commercial-grade vinyl or polyurethane leather with a minimum thickness of 14-ounce vinyl tends to work best in childcare settings.
And what about maintenance? I imagine these blocks need regular checking.
Oh boy, do they ever. Daily inspections are a must. You're looking for tears, checking connections, verifying stability. Here's a pro tip. Create a documentation system for all inspections and cleaning procedures. It protects both the children and the facility.
Before we wrap up, what would you say is the most important thing childcare centers should consider when purchasing foam climbing blocks?
I'd say it's ensuring the blocks meet all relevant safety standards while still supporting child development. The best equipment strikes that balance between safety and learning, allowing appropriate risk-taking that builds confidence and skills.
Well, this has been incredibly informative. For our listeners who want to learn more about safe foam climbing blocks for their childcare centers, where should they go?
They can visit littlepeoplescove.com for more information about safety-certified foam climbing blocks and other childcare equipment. Your children's safety is worth the investment in quality equipment.